I am back today to talk about something psychotic, okay? Something psychotic. How do I start this? I jumped down a rabbit hole I didn't expect to today, okay? And it's one I've hopped over a couple times. I've acknowledged it on the side of the road, spotted it in little areas here and there, but never did I dive into it. But first, before we dive into today, caffeine. And you would not believe how hard it is to find an Alani in this season because TikTok moms are ruining it for me. And as I said in my paranormal video, I could not find any cotton candy ones. I was heartbroken, and when I did find them, I ended up paying $3 each. And yeah, I got 3. I meant to get 4. I accidentally grabbed this. Oh no, it was a cherry lime. And then I got this just to try. And it is a dream float. So hopefully it's good. No, I haven't tried this one yet. Okay, that's really good. It's got like a creamy base with a tangy undertones. It's perfect. No weird caffeine flavors, which is what I hate most about energy drinks. Like the cotton candy is good because you can't taste the nasty chemicals that you're not supposed to be drinking. This one's pretty good too. But yes, I've discovered that Alani Nu is a TikTok obsession for some TikTok moms, alright? I got pissed off. I guess there's a really cool one I wanted to try. I saw it and I was like, oh look, there's a new flavor. I'll try it next time. And it was the Halloween special. Turns out that was my only chance to buy it because TikTok moms just can't handle themselves. So aside from that, you know, jumping into that rabbit hole this week, I jumped into another one. So I was doing the dishes when a video came on, and it was quite an old one, like 2 or 3 months old. I could be wrong, could be like 7 months old. And it is, I'm lazy, and he's talking about nice guys. And he had me cracking up. He's hilarious. He is the funniest YouTuber of 2025, I'm positive. But I was like, oh my god, that would be so much fun. I would love to jump into that rabbit hole. Or I would love to make content. I would love to make content on that. It would be fun and hilarious. And I'm sure there's an endless supply of material. Because we know how it can be online as women. Especially young women. Anyways, I decided to go against that thought because right now, women are crazy. Women are actually nuts right now, like beyond delusion. And it just so happened that as I was getting this video ready, Calendario, lazy, he made another video of nice girls. I'm a nice girl. So I do have a few clips for us to dive into as we go down this rabbit hole of why I think women are so delusional. And it is time to do something about it, women. Okay, you're putting the blame on everyone else in the world. Let's stop that now. Obviously, I'm not referring to all women. I'm referring to these very loud women who are not afraid to share online. So let's go take a look at some of the hysterics of what is happening in the dating world today. It is very far from my usual, okay? I am happily taken. It's been a while, okay? I am very content. Let's go check out the terrifying mysteries of feminism. But first, before we start, let's go take a look at I'm a Nice Guy and what got me here to this point. And what pulled me in to making this video. So don't forget to subscribe if you like my really stupid content that doesn't ever make any sense. Like this video and share it to help me out. It's been almost a year now that I've been vlogging and making videos like this that are not based on tarot, so I'm excited. Oh my god, has it been 2 years? Oh my gosh, it's almost been 2 years. That's crazy. Okay. So he lazy, as I was saying. You ladies have really lost the plot. You single ladies, let's clarify. You single ladies have really lost the plot. I'm sure there's some of you who are not, single that have lost the plot. But I'm sure you're not in relationships that steady. And I'm sure there's a few of you single women who are not crazy. But today we're here to talk about those that are ruining it for all of us women and giving us all a bad name. So thank you, Calendario, for bringing this to my attention. Now we're going to jump right in, okay? I have gathered some clips for us to watch, and we will discuss. We are starting here with the very clips that called me to make this video. Nice guys.
Hey, m'lady. Tips Fedora. Chance with you.
Okay,
what?
if you guys don't
I thought
know.
you were DMing her because you felt...
So, what is a nice guy? The term nice guy isn't just like an actual nice guy, okay? It doesn't mean a respectful, politeful gentleman. A respectful, polite gentleman. No, it does not mean that at all. It's actually the complete opposite. They appear to be nice and do everything that seems nice so that they come across as nice to get what they want, okay? Tips Fedora. Okay, if you guys don't get the reference of the Tips Fedora and the m'lady, it's because the I'm a nice guy isn't actually nice. They're generally just pretending to be nice to get what they want, right? To get to the end of their game. And they're literally just playing a game. You know, most likely narcissists. This is why the term narcissist became so heavy in female areas of life and dating life, because of these guys, okay? So men, you can blame those guys, tell them they're stupid, control yourself when you feel like you might be doing something stupid, and oh my god, I'm so lost. Maybe it's not me find my place. The nice guy isn't just nice because he wants to see how you're doing or he cares about you. He's nice because he cares about the end game. He cares about where he's trying to get and what he's trying to get. And that set a really bad reputation for men, okay? So let's get a little blip of this clip and see why I was called to make this video.
Hey, m'lady. Tips Fedora. Chance with you. What? LOL. I thought you were DMing her because you felt bad for her or whatever, but you're DMing her because you want to shoot your shot now that her...
So this first clip is, yes, a girl's husband has just passed away, and she finds one of her husband, her widow, her just passed away husband in her inbox.
Her husband died. Yeah. Why am I getting so excited? I was playing the character, you know what I mean? Like he felt so hyped that her husband died, and now he finally had a chance. I was getting in character too much there. I'm not really ready for anything like that. I'm a good guy, I'm woman. One date is all I ask. I'm free this Friday and Saturday. I'm busy then, and I'm not looking for that right now. How about next week? Wait, next week? Would that change your mind? Since your husband died a month ago, what about a month and a week later? Would that make you ready to date me? Wait, I'm busy then, and I'm still not looking for anything. I knew your husband well, and I know what you expect in a man. I can provide.
I'm pausing it right there. I can provide that. So it's very clear here where this guy texting this woman is messing up in many ways, right? It's very clear to anyone watching this. But let's continue and see how messy it gets.
Buy that. Please, all I ask for is one date. You'll see I'm worth it. I said no, please respect that. Of course I respect women. Are their choice? Of course I respect women. Are their choice. My dyslexic ass. Of course I respect women. Are their choices?
And their choices.
I'm gonna go now.
I'm pretty
Take
sure.
care. Okay. Should have known you were just a pretty face, bitch! No, I'm kidding. He didn't say bitch. He did say the other part though. And you said, you aren't even that pretty. And he's like, okay. Sorry if I upset you. That was wrong of me. Let me make it up to you. Let me guess. Come to dinner with me. I'm free tonight. Let me make it up to dinner on me. I'll bring you food. I still haven't your address from when I came. I still haven't. You mean I have your address from when I came over? Dude, learn how to type first and then you can ask women out. And she says, no. Your husband would want you to be with a man he knows will treat you right and always. Oh my god, this is so creepy though. Sending a winky emoji when
Yeah. I mean, I feel like his humor almost just depicts how deranged this guy is.
she's not interested at all. Ooh, nice guys, nice guys. I didn't know you were this weird. I'm good at taking care of women, especially ones like you. Now you're just sounding like a fucking psychopath. Such hips. I'm way too sober to deal with this. Bye, LOL. Okay, no more chances. Bye. Your loss.
Okay, so I think that's the end of the first chat, but it gets so bad, and he has so many. So I advise you guys go watch him and make sure you give him a big thumbs up because he says it has to get to 100K before we get a second nice guys video. And they're pretty funny. So I say go watch it and see all the decrepit details. He also, his humor's a little more vulgar than I'm gonna get here. I bleep some stuff out, and he's hilarious. I just prefer to not have it here.
But you should say because I'm a big dick. I can't imagine going through all that suffering that this poor woman is going through and then having to deal with a nice psycho guy where he somehow got her Instagram and now he's like, you know women from your country, I've heard that they have good hips. Oof, let me those hips. What the f***? I would call 911. What's with this mentality that if you have a dick, everyone wants you? Just because you have a hot dog doesn't mean that I want it. What if I'm vegan or vegetarian? You complain about being single, and yet the second a nice man offers you his penis.
So this is the second chat log, and she posted a picture of guacamole and was like, guacamole over sex any day, and some guy was like, in her inbox right away, straight to her inbox, because nice guys. You gotta see this. And it's so much funnier when he tells it. You guys gotta go watch the original one.
You would rather eat guac? This is why you're fat. Imagine just posting your food like, oh, guac over sex anytime, because I've seen people say that before, which is like, okay, whatever. And this dude's over here like, hey, my lady, I heard you really like guac, so here I am once again with mine. I think that might be the funniest thing I've ever read. It's like you can't grasp the concept of irony. Maybe you're not as nice as you think you are. Instantly calling her fat because she would rather eat guac and not his cock. Oh, that rhymes though. Guac and not his cock. Guac and not his cock. Guac and not his cock. Guac, 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 guac and not his cock. Every time you say no, they're gonna call you names. Keep dreaming and just like, okay, what? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I wanted to pause it sooner than that. So this is the third chat, okay? This is the third one of unwanted inbox.
What is that picture? What is that picture? Chris, get ready to blur shit out. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god, he sent a picture of his cock. Out of nowhere. You even swore at her. You said she's a fucking bitch and whatever, and then you're gonna hit her with a dick pic? You could be over here like, hi, my name's Anna. Here's a picture of my dick. Ew. Dude, I'm
Dude, I'm 12.
Oh no, this is gonna get creepy. I'm taking this up to the cops. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's still illegal, man. But I couldn't know, and I'm not insisting since I know you're underage. How can I get you to forgive me? How would you not know? How would you possibly not know where there's a picture of her there? He saw a 12-year-old and he's like, wow, she looks old enough to be over 18. You know what time it is?
The degeneracy of this all, okay?
Dick pic time! And she says $50.
The degeneracy of this all. I'm gonna pause it because, okay, the rest of this conversation is funny, but you guys need to keep in mind this is happening to 12-year-olds on a daily basis, okay? Daily basis, 12-year-olds. Yeah, they shouldn't be on the internet. Doesn't mean they should be getting this just because they are on the internet. That doesn't add up. So keep it in mind. I want to come back to it later when we dive more into the degeneracy of the female side too, okay?
$50 to a charity of my choice, bruh. Okay, the fact that she said bruh, she's definitely 12. And she said, and he said, all right, which one? Oh. She sent him the link, and he says, why this one? And she says, my parents were friends with the volunteers, really great people. They truly care about the ones they're trying to help. And he says, all right. And there's a picture of him donating $50. And he says, there, the email took some time. And she says, awesome, man. There you go. Don't you feel much better now? I do. Thank you very much. That was a good idea. Making me donate. Thank you for that.
Okay, I just gotta say, that said 2018. So imagine how bad it is now, in 2025, 7 years later. Not better, that's for sure. Internet has not gotten safer in the past 4 years. There's been a lot of degeneracy online now.
This is like the biggest plot twist and turnaround event. And he said, also, I'm sorry that I misbehaved. You're alright, man. Thanks. I don't know how to feel about this. First of all, you're still a weirdo. Like, you are weird as hell. But thank you for donating $50 though. And can you donate more to me? Nice, guys. Dick pics. I have a boyfriend and girls. How do I manipulate two people to hate each other? Nice, guys, by the way. So my crush likes this other guy. He likes her too. But the girl only sees me as a friend. I want to secretly get the two of them to hate each other so I can get her. What in the light Yagami from Death Note is this? Trying to come.
I just gotta say right here, yeah, that's some crazy shrill to be plotting on your homies like that. And I just gotta say, it's not just men who do that, okay? There's definitely some crazy women out there who will do some crazy things. But we're gonna focus on this one right now.
Trying to come up with a master plan. Friends? Oh, girls with boyfriends.
Poke, poke. I don't know, I'm just poking my bestie. What are you doing?
What's with the poke? Can someone explain? Can someone, what's the word? Can someone illiterate? No. Can someone evaluate? No. What's the word that I'm looking for? Can someone, it rhymes with erate. Can someone, there is a fancy word for that. Can someone elaborate? Can someone elaborate?
You seem different. Like, sound like different. Are you
You
sad?
look so creepy.
No.
You can tell me anything. I know you better than most people.
I don't like the vibe here.
Well, the other day, he said something to you that was kind of weird. I don't know, it was just really weird.
Where is this
Just the
going?
way he said it was just very weird.
Okay.
Poke.
I would like slowly walk away like. Do they do the poke thing? Like they come to you girls and they're like, poke, poke. Ew. Oh my god, this is too accurate. I feel like he's gonna hug me around the waist. If you were my girlfriend, first of all, and you had a best friend who hugged you around a guy best friend, a straight guy best friend, who hugged you around the waist. Now, I don't know if you would be considered my girlfriend or his girlfriend, but she replies with, what the f***? Look, you are really creeping me out. I don't even know why you would think it's okay to say something. Don't do this, blank name. You're going to make me really upset. Oh my god. You said that you were looking for something serious. Why can't I be your man? Are you insane or just plain dumb? And he says her name. You said that you wanted to R-word me. Hello? And? I'm still a nice guy. That's just a little detail. That's a little detail? Like, oh, let me just kill you, but that's a little detail. I'm so nice. Like, I'm probably the nicest guy that you've ever seen. Like, yes, I might want to murder you, but I would murder you with nothing, like in a nice way. Enough evidence as it is. Whore, slut, ugly, bitch. You were never pretty anyways. You know what? Yeah, you were never pretty. They always say that. You know what? I thought the one with the dude who sent the 12-year-old a pic was gonna be crazy, but this one over here was diabolical. At least the other dude donated $50 to a charity. This one straight up has problems and he should be locked up. An old platonic friend randomly sent me a video of his dinkling because he was trying to be nice. I think, question mark? What do you mean you think? You don't know that when people send you dick pics, that's them being nice? Like, that's usually how I like to greet people, or like even when I'm trying to make new friends. Instead of saying like, hey, bro, literally, boom, shove it to their face. That's what I do. I want to show you something and see what you think. And she says, what? And it's a video of his. And he says, what do you think? What are we thinking? Is it good, or like, is it like the best one you've seen so far? Like, and she says, have you been hacked? No, I'm a little intoxicated, but I thought you might like it. Oh, it's like a gift? I don't think any girl has ever enjoyed those kind of videos or pictures ever. You're right. If you were up late and lonely, you would say something. I was trying to be nice. This was his way of being nice. I'm at work 7 p.m. to a.m. and I haven't seen you in like 10 years. This was a random message. Baby girl, please just know all the bullshit that we've been through, I will never love the way I loved you. Really? Wait, really? I'm not in the mood for this. Okay, sorry for being in love with you like the book. Glad you look at me as such a piece of shit when you were in my life. Don't worry, we'll never text you again. Fucking stop or I'm gonna block your number. My boyfriend just died. Do you get that? Bye. Maybe if I was dead, you would care. Driving home. Hope I die and you miss me as much. And she said, fuck you. So he was what's with this thing where their boyfriends die, their husbands die, and like immediately they're like, this is my chance. Oh my god, their husband just died. Wait, he didn't send a dick pic though. Loser. His last message, like, maybe she's attracted to guys who are dead. So what if I threaten her that I might die? Maybe then she'll change her mind. Yeah. What the fuck are these messages, dude? Her boyfriend just died and you're over here like driving home and I hope I get into like a crazy car accident. I die and then you love me. How about that, bitch? I think I'm starting to notice a pattern happening. Like, nice guys, dick pics. Is anyone getting that connection? It seems to happen quite often. Like, wow, guys nice, guys nice. Is anyone else like getting the feeling that nice guys might have penises? Never thought about that, huh? Hey cutie, you should send me...
Okay, this is the last one before we jump into nice girls, I think.
Send me... I'm not like the other guys on this app, I'm just looking for love. Well, you're looking for love, but you're asking her for nudes. That is the best way to look for... And they say romance is dead in 2025.
Yes, so... if you are men watching this and you've never behaved like this, then kudos to you. Because every female in your life has dealt with a man like this at least once. At least, okay? And remember, that one girl was 12. Okay, and we're going to take her at her word for it because it happens to 12-year-olds. There's real statistics on this. And please... if you have ever done this to a woman, understand you're not gonna get what you want from this. This isn't gonna work, okay? You're just making it really bad for men out there everywhere. You're making it bad for all the good men out there. Gentlemen, real gentlemen, put these nice guys in check, start kicking their asses, put them in place, something. I don't know how the hierarchy works in male land, okay? I live in Delulu with the rest of the ladies. Let's move on. Let's move on to the nice girls, okay?
Hey, I had a really good time tonight. Same. I always have a wonderful time with you. Yeah, dinner was amazing. I just have something to say. Oh, so it wasn't that amazing then? Please don't take this the wrong way. Oh, what's up? Did you seriously only give me flowers? Or is there another surprise or something? He said, what do you mean? Again, dinner was great. And I'm not complaining. It's just flowers? Really? Wait, he got her flowers? No, that's disgusting. Disgusting! That's like the most generic female gift possible. You know what, dude? Gift her an AK-47. Most girls don't care for them outside.
That is the best advice ever, because it'll tell you if she's worth your time, if she accepts that AK-47. Because a lot of women won't. They'd probably leave.
Them outside the movies, lol. It wouldn't be so bad if you got something else too, but no, just useless flowers? Okay, this can't be real. If you're this kind of girl that not only did he take you for dinner and he got you flowers, bitch, what else did you want? An iPhone? A car? Yeah, I also love it when they take me on a date and they buy me a Porsche. They also buy me stocks of the moon. Yeah, did you guys know that there's actually stocks for the moon? Buy me some stocks for the moon. You know what? Take me to Mars. Your date is not taking you to Mars. Is he really though a good date? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I also got dinner. It was fun. I'm confusion. Lamau, dinner was an activity? An activity? That I can relate to.
The way he laughs.
Burning those calories. Because when you move, you're burning calories. So she is as delusional as me. Flowers are a gift. I'm not complaining, which you are literally complaining right now, about the activity of the evening. I'm complaining about so she's not, okay, so at least she's not complaining about the dinner. She's complaining about the gift, which is technically still complaining.
I cannot imagine the amount of entitlement you have to have on a first date, they said? Oh no, it wasn't the first date. But it doesn't matter. That's crazy. Okay.
Not that hard to understand, lol. He says, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck indeed, lol. I just thought it was a nice gesture along with the dinner. I didn't think it was mandatory. I got you an iron... Wait, what? I got you an Iron Man suit as well? Why did you get her an Iron Man suit?
An Iron Man suit, you guys. I don't know what it means, but it must be very important if it's an Iron Man suit. Like, is he saying like he loves her? Like when Iron Man built his chicken suit? I don't know. But I'm understanding that it's imperative. He's sad right now. He's literally sad in these messages. He's like, yo, what? I thought we had fun. And she's like, you're wrong. I didn't have fun at all. The whole time I was thinking about how you just got me flowers. Like, what? Do you think she was texting her friends while she was there? Or do you think she waited till she left? I need to know, women who are dating. Are you texting your friends while you're on dates? That's despicable. You should be able to assess your own relationships. That's despicable.
Iron Man suit, lol. Oh my god, you are so dramatic. No other guy has treated me like this, and my girlfriends agree I deserve better. I shouldn't settle for a man who won't treat me like a queen. Like the queen I am. Yeah, queen of being delusional. Just take this as a kick up the ass to work harder. You don't deserve better, you deserve the streets. Good luck in the future, we're done. If someone got me the Iron Man suit, that would be my dream. Do not give me flowers, do not give me dinners. Okay, give me dinner, but the Iron Man suit though? That's a dream. Actually do that. If you ever get a chance and you're eavesdropping behind me at checkout and you get my number and you think I'm hiding, send me.
Alright, we're jumping into the second story here, okay? And a guy is in line at Walgreens when the girl behind him is eavesdropping to get his number from the checkout, and she texts him.
How do you send me a text message? That would actually make my day if you went through all that hassle, the dedication, just to get my number. Fuck yeah, and to tell me that I'm hot. But if you're just doing that because you want to steal my rewards, you know how you get so many points and then you redeem them? But what if they get my number and they use my number to redeem my points that I earned? That's where I draw the line. Stalking me and getting me my number for like information and private stuff? I don't care. But redeeming my reward points?
Look, I have to leave all this in because Lazy is just so funny, and you guys gotta go subscribe.
Super flattered, but darn creeped out as well. No thank you, have a great day. And she says, whatever, don't need to be an asshole. Bitch, you probably got a little steroid dick anyway. Okay, now this is just turning into like the nice guys when they were like, you're ugly anyways and you're a hoe. So that version for the nice girls is turning into a, you got a little dick. Interesting, I'm noticing a pattern, like what guys say to girls and what girls say to guys. Immediately going for the dick size and immediately calling a girl a hoe. If the roles were reversed though, it would be kind of creepy that a guy got a girl's number. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still creepy as hell, but personally, this is just my opinion. If a girl did all of this just to call me hot, go ahead. This is why guys are so desperate for attention. You are being really rude to me right now. How the fuck am I being rude? You've been spamming me all day about how you feel about me when I've told you 17 times that I have a girlfriend already. Oh, she's one of those. And I'll tell you as many times as I need to that she doesn't have to. It could be our little secret devil emoji.
Come on, ladies. We're better than this. You're not texting random men to be their side hoe, okay? That's crazy. That's crazy, okay?
Emoji. I love sending that emoji, by the way. And he says, facepalm emoji, no. Fuck! Girls like me just can't get a break. I know I'm fat. Bitch, really? She's pulling the fat and ugly card. But why do guys always have to judge everything from the outside? Imagine asking a guy to cheat on his girlfriend. He says no, and you're like, but is it because I'm fat and ugly? Or is it because you don't want to cheat on your girlfriend? Which one? Yeah.
See, her self-esteem just shows right there. I'm fat and ugly. So that shows her self-esteem and where she puts herself and why she would literally go to a guy and want to be his side hoe. God.
That's why you don't like me, right? Because I'm fat and ugly? At this point, just tell her that she's fat and ugly. If that's gonna leave you alone, just tell her that shit. To make it even worse, tell her that she has a small vagina. Wait. Let's set the tone for this. Look, you're not fat. You're not ugly. I don't like you because I already have a girlfriend. It has nothing to do with how you look. I just love her. Aww. This was literally like a line out of Disney. So he did say it in a Disney way. Actually, he was so nice. Would this be considered a nice guy as well? And she says, wow. So you're just gonna pick that Spanish bimbo over me? Are you an F word and just lying about her? I'm done with this conversation. I'm blocking you. Bye. So
how did she find out what his girlfriend looked like? She crazy. She's like already on his Instagram with his phone number. That's nuts.
So we are calling people who are in a faithful relationship and don't want to cheat the F word. When he doesn't want to do you and cheat on his girlfriend, you know what? Maybe he's gay. Yeah, you know what? Call him the F word. That should teach him. That should teach him a lesson. And he ended it so nice. Like, wait. Oh my God. She continued. Obviously, she continued. You really are an F word. That explains so much. Whatever, gay boy. I don't even like you that much. Bitch, not only were you ugly and fat apparently, but you were also ugly on the inside. Damn, that's like the worst shit to be. Like ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside. It reeks disgusting bitch over here. Stay away from me. You say, you're mentally fucking stupid to be putting some animal over a future with someone. God, get a grip on life.
Okay, in this one specifically, a guy's on a dating app and he just so happened to swipe on two girls who were friends, and one of the friends was like, "Would you get rid of your cat for me?" But like they just started chatting, so he was like, "No, I wouldn't get rid of my cat." And I guess the friend was, I guess they were together because she grabbed the friend's phone and started messaging her. I don't know, it gets weird. Let's watch it.
I hope someone runs that stupid cat over with your car.
Whoa, calm down, Satan.
I thought nice girls was gonna be like slightly nicer, but this isn't as unhinged as nice guys. So far though, no pussy pics. Who do you at, nice girls? Because nice guys did not give a fuck. They would send dick pics like seconds before they even introduce yourself. Nice girls? I scrolled this to the entire thing. No pussy pics?
Alright, we're gonna pause it there. I gotta charge my camera again. Okay, we'll be back. We will be right back to where women lost the plot. Okay, so I had to rewatch the last clip as I found our place, and the fact that Meow, you unplugged the light. The fact that she says, get a grip on your life, I hope that cat gets run over. Like, talk about delusion, okay? So first we're going to talk about this. This is very important. So, first off, I was going to do a nice guys just because it's so funny, and as a woman it is hilarious, I have to say. But the truth is, I couldn't make that video wholeheartedly in 2025 knowing how like bad it has gotten. Women used to just want equal rights and respect and the right to independence, even when it comes to like clothing and style and having a child-free life, okay? Empowerment, entitlement, and expectations, okay, have gotten out of hand when it comes to women. The empowerment now is just showing off your body, exposing your body, exploiting your body, and then understand that this means giving up the most sacred parts of yourself in like the sleaziest way. When it comes to entitlement, the things that they want and demand of men is insane. Hi, Meow. And the expectations is pretty much the same thing as entitlement, right? But let's dive into these clips so that you can see why I think women have lost the plot. And they really should probably stop being so delusional. Like, a little bit of delulu is okay, alright? For peace, you know? Keep your sanity with a little bit of delulu. But when you're living in full-on delusion, it leads to anxiety, depression, stress. So, I'm gonna just hit play.
Is a man less of a man if he can't change a flat tire?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
We're biased, we're women.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we could be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
A high-profile job with no pay.
Name a country in Africa you think has the most good-looking men.
Nigeria.
America. I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay. You're under arrest.
If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go at night when the sun turns up?
I'm excited about that 69. I mean, that's pretty good this time of year, isn't it? I know you're excited about the wind, but how about that 69?
If I had a flat tire, would you A, help me fix it? Like, come out, let me fix it. B, buy me a new car. Or C.
If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I going to eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant?
Stop leaving the light on. If you're the last person to leave, turn it off.
I just noticed that my video is like inside of this clip. That is so funny. I'm sorry, guys.
I can't see anything. I can't see.
It's because my next video is the septum ring theory. I am so sorry for that.
It would help if the porch light was on.
Dating standards, you're going to hear a lot of different answers. Most recently,
So as you can see, there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to women of 2025. We ask for men to do everything while still expecting to get the same things out of life, like equal pay, but doing nothing. You guys, and when I'm like, consider the WNBA for a moment, right? You guys don't make money. You guys have not been making money. You've been losing money since the beginning of your creation. That's why would you get paid equally as men when they're the ones making the money? That doesn't make sense. Alright, aside from the hypocrisy, the dating standards that women have today are like psychotic as hell. Like so psychotic, it's crazy. And maybe it's just these women who are really loud online. Or maybe, you know, all the good women really are just taken up. I doubt it. There's gotta be some good single women out there. But you guys gotta get a little louder, okay? Because these ones are making us look crazy. Okay? And this is Amala Epkunobi, okay? She's got a few videos with us here. She's amazing. She brings political content. And she used to be an extreme liberal who is now conservative. And she discusses her transition and stuff like that.
the internet's been talking about the 666 standard. He is 6 foot or taller. He makes 6 figures. He has a 6-pack. Women want princess treatment without having to treat their man like a prince. They want to dress in whatever provocative way they see fit, go out to clubs, parties, and have their man tolerated. And on top of that, many of them want no kids. And if you're watching viral videos on the internet these days, you know that there is so much more than that.
How much should a guy earn for you to date him? Over 500K!
But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. Now you can't even talk to one. Relax, bitch. You can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. You're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar. These fat white girls who get with a black dude, and then they're like, see, I'm not racist. And I'm like, come on, Cheryl. It's not like you had a choice.
I had to leave her in because she's freaking hilarious. And she makes a point with some extreme humor, okay? But really, you guys, like, you're going to ask for a man to make $500,000 a year, but you ain't gonna make him a sandwich and put some clothes on when you guys go out?
Does height matter?
Of course it does.
Step on the scale.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going on a scale. You should love a girl for who they are.
You should love a guy for who they are, not regardless of height.
That's true.
So height does. So take it back then.
I'm not taking it back.
Then step on the scale.
I'm not stepping on the scale.
Why?
Because I'm not.
Okay, so take it back.
I'm not taking it back.
So.
She couldn't just take it back and say, oh, I see your point. She has to stay delusional of, I'm right, even though you're right too. Just admit you're wrong. It can't be that hard, girl. Ugh.
Weigh yourself.
No.
You're being a coward.
Weight, you're ridiculous. And
If you care about height, you're ridiculous.
No, but you don't need to know an exact number.
You don't need to know an exact height.
Exactly, I don't. All you gotta know is that they're taller than me, and that's it.
Okay, I want you to be lighter than me. Step on the scale.
No.
Does height matter?
It definitely does.
It does? You said height matters.
It does.
All right, and weight matters, so step on the scale.
Weight matters, but if you're not strong enough to carry me, then bye-bye.
All right, then let's see.
No, I don't want to do that. That's scary as fuck.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
You're judging guys based on height, so I'm judging you based on weight.
Slightly uncomfortable, even though I have shorts on.
It's shallow. It's shallow as hell. Do you guys get that? Like, and it's a double standard like crazy. It's so frustrating. Next, we're gonna jump into a bunch of clips from Yinka, that guy, and he is in Europe, but he makes a bunch of conservative comedy. It's really a bunch of reacts to liberals losing it, and I hope he gets to keep his channel. Like, with all this free speech shit happening out there, I hope he gets to keep it, because he's doing really good, and he makes awesome content. So yeah, go subscribe if you're into that. Let's jump into these clips of silly women being silly.
Underneath, I just feel like I'm gonna get a lot of bias.
Let's say I was gonna take you all on a date. What's the most I should spend?
The most you should spend? The limit is endless.
Okay, wait. Say again what you just said.
I'm pausing it here. This girl, it really upset me when I heard this one. I couldn't even believe these words coming out of her mouth. When I grew up, I could not imagine ever thinking this way. Okay, I knew my body was sacred. I don't know why we don't teach women that anymore. My body was sacred, not... I don't even know why she's saying these things. It's crazy to me.
Okay, wait. Say again what you just said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking about my first boyfriend and how I had a sit down with him. This is the guy that I lost my virginity to, and was like, yeah, if you want to be serious with me, I need a weekend where I can go have sex with someone else so that I don't cheat on you when we get married. Because I'm always going to wonder what it's like with someone else.
That's crazy. I'm always going to wonder what it's like with someone else. I just don't understand. I feel like when I decided to give that part of myself up, it was a big decision and something I hoped to only share with one person. You know, when you're a young girl, that should be what you're thinking about. And I don't know where we lost. Where did we lose the plot, women? Where did we lose the plot? This is insane. She's like actively saying this to her partner.
How did he take that?
Not very well. I mean, he still stayed with me. He just I guess didn't understand. Because my idea was, I'm gonna have sex with someone else. I'm gonna come back and be like, it's different with you. I think you're the one. And he wouldn't let me have...
I don't get it. I still think about that first relationship and wish I had saved myself because I was screwed over by that person very quickly. I just don't... Women wake up. Women wake up.
Have that experience.
You told him that in order to not cheat on him long term, you needed to cheat on him short term.
No, it wouldn't be cheating because he'd give me permission.
You never understood why he was confused?
No, but you pointing it out to me now, I get that. Drawing the parallels, it's kind of I either cheat now or I cheat later. There wasn't a no cheating clause.
Aside from there being a no cheating clause, it's also saying, I don't know if you're enough for me. I don't think you're the one for me. I need to figure that out still. Why are you having sex with somebody you don't know if they're the one? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Is it just because I'm Catholic? Is that where the wall is? The separation? Is that what's going on? I was raised Catholic.
So
I really don't know why the husband is laughing. You married this woman.
Feminism is rooted in the struggles of ordinary women. It's about the fact that, women often get paid less. It's about the fact that women are on the front line of some of the hardest sectors to work in care, in our healthcare system, in social care. It's about the fact that they do so much unpaid labor in the household.
How many female bricklayers do you know?
I mean,
female bin cleaners.
Great question.
I love.
What are you talking
I love
about?
Great
the
question.
assumption.
Have you ever met a female bricklayer?
I don't know.
No, you haven't.
But I love
they
the
don't exist.
assumption that
You made
being
that
a
up.
bricklayer is harder than like caring for the terminally ill and dying.
Have you ever
Like,
been a
those
bricklayer
are-
in the winter?
But like, have you ever been someone
A
looking after
caretaker?
the
Yes,
terminally ill
yes,
and dying?
I actually have. Yes,
Like, it's
I have.
Comparing caregiving to bricklaying is pretty insane. Like, yeah, you have to help people get up off their beds and onto toilets and wheelchairs, etc. But laying brick, you are going to be in pain for days, I'd imagine. Okay? I've never laid brick, but I'd be super down. I'm the type of girl who thinks she could do all the manly things. I've torn apart a shed. That was so much fun.
Obviously, it's a very, very challenging job, isn't it?
And it's not as hard as being a bricklayer.
But in what sense?
You asked me if I've done it before.
Oh, I've missed this.
Yeah. Are we talking
I have
about
done it
whether or not
before.
it's physically challenging, emotionally challenging? I mean, there are care workers who are running up and down between houses getting paid less than minimum wage.
No, I get that, but you don't make a fortune as a bricklayer either.
The fact that she still believes in the gender wage gap tells you all you need to know about this type of person.
So those of you who still believe in the gender, oh no, I just messed up my hair. Let me just take this out. Some of you women might still believe in the gender wage gap, okay? Let's get a little glimpse of reality, my friends.
Women in this country still make 77 cents on the dollar for what men make. So if women don't make less than men?
Actually, if you start looking at the numbers, Rachel, there are lots of reasons for that.
Wait.
Well,
Don't
first
tell me
of
the
all,
reasons are. Do women make less than men for doing the same work?
No, because...
Wow.
Well, for example, men work an average of 44 hours a week. Women work 41 hours a week. Men go into professions like engineering, science, and math that earn more. Women want more flexible
Listen, this is not a
professions.
math is hard.
No. Yes, it is,
conversation. No, it
actually.
isn't.
Well,
Women are making 77 cents on the dollar for what men are making.
But that's not true. If so, every greedy businessman in America would hire only women, save 25%, and be hugely profitable. And I love how passionate you are. I wish you were as right about what you're saying as you are passionate about.
She's very picky. So yeah, the truth about the gender wage gap. There you go. And aside from that, if you really look at the statistics, men are doing 80% of hard labor, okay? And probably more. That doesn't even sound accurate. I'm going to get up some statistics for us so we can see it right here. Okay, I can't do that. Right here.
What are some of her standards?
She wants someone to be very polished, I would say, put together. She needs them to have a plan, not only in their own life, but for her as well.
How much money does he need to make?
Good question.
No set amount of money.
So he could be making $45K as a manager at Moxie's?
No, don't be crazy.
Well, why does that make me crazy though?
That's crazy talk. That's
So-
poverty here.
So what's your minimum in Miami?
I don't know. Gotta have
So he has to have a life plan for her as well as himself, and a job that pays probably, she's probably expecting at least 100,000 a year, I would assume, with the way she responded to that 45K. Yeah, lower your expectations, because, like, are you even, like, doing that good? You want, also, you're telling me women are asking for equal pay, but they want their partners to be paid more than them so that they can be taken care of and pampered. Make it make sense, please.
Gotta have a lot of savings, 401k, robust stuff.
Going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean,
Right this very second, or right in the video of you talking, they've just created everything that you're using for you to be even able to talk. But of course, yeah, men are apparently useless.
You think I'm brainwashed?
I think that there is a lot of expectations for women to behave a certain way.
Are there not expectations for men to behave a certain way too?
Yes, there are.
I would almost argue it's easier to start a business in America as a woman. You have preferential treatment when it comes to loans, preferential hiring processes. Literally just because you're a woman, women are the majority of college graduates. Life being a woman, I feel like in some ways kind of life on easy mode if you play into the corporate structure. They literally have empowerment programs that they don't allow men, let alone straight white men in. There's literally a multi-billion-dollar corporate push to empower women. You know, you think I'm brainwashed, you can think that, but you also espouse an ideology that you can't even give me literally one example why you actually believe it, let alone define it, but you just slap that label on because that's what mainstream society has told you to believe. So I think you're actually the one who's brainwashed. I'm brainwashed?
Girl, you are so based.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there's some real facts for everybody, including the women. If any women have made it this far, I appreciate you, because a lot of people can't face, you know, stuff that is a little bit upsetting. And I'm not trying to call out all women. I hope that's noticed at this time. But it's something we got to acknowledge that's really actually happening. I mean, I can even say that I have said, I don't need a man. I don't need a man, okay? Reality is, it's not just a want, it is a need. It's literally a partnership in humanity. Like, that's how we were created. That's how God created us, to form partnerships. To form partnerships with the opposite sex and create a life and manifest the positive desires that will create our surroundings to be better. I hope that made sense. I feel like that didn't make sense. I hope it did. Either way, she spit some facts here, okay? And it's true. There's so much pushed into the youth's minds now that there is no logic based in it. It's all about feelings and emotions. Let's keep going.
The irony of her saying the other woman was brainwashed
When they can never defend their own positions, and they're the ones who are espousing things that they can't even define. But yet they will call us brainwashed, and they can't even define what a woman is, which is the very thing that they are. Stupid.
Today I heard a man explain to his friend why not all men is wrong, and he said the first thing you learn in gun safety is to treat every single gun as if it's loaded, even if you think it's probably not, for everyone's safety. And that is how women have learned to treat men.
Look, she's not wrong. She is not wrong there, but it's bad that we're doing that because men are not guns. Men are not weapons, okay? They're humans, just like me and you, girl. Okay, do you want a man to treat you like a loaded gun? I don't think so, because they're going to be calling you a gold digger, a hoe. Get it together.
Peter, what the hell are you doing with that thing?
You want to touch it? Go on.
You could give a single girl some dating advice. What would you say to her?
How old?
Okay, before we jump into this may disgust you. It disgusted me. And it's the same thing I said earlier. I was taught to treat my body as sacred, you know, respect myself. This woman is bonkers. And her advice is bonkers. And anything she says, I would advise you do the opposite.
Let's say she's like 21.
Oh, 21. Just bang them all. Bang them all, because men are so immature that you're not gonna lock anyone down. Don't even start thinking yet about the husband stuff.
Don't start thinking about the husband stuff. Just bang them. Just go out there and bang them. How about you think about your life and where you want to be and where you can find success so that you can be your best self, okay? Giving yourself up to whoever you want every day or every weekend isn't going to make you a better person. It's not going to help you find success.
But I will say, bang dudes quietly. Don't tell everybody. Shut the
about it. Just go do your business, bang girls, bang guys, bang dogs, trans, whatever you want, but keep an eye out for the good ones in your college. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
And like, keep the solid dudes in your back pocket. Like, befriend them, but don't them or date them or nothing until you're kind of like older and you're ready to like settle down with a boy.
Yeah.
And then call that guy up like that.
Because having a friendship with a good guy is such a bad thing, and avoiding sex, like, you can't just avoid sex. What's wrong with you? She's possessed. She is possessed.
When you had your eyes on.
If you didn't know, and we'll be back in Surface Paradise in just 3 weeks' time.
Oh, my favorite part. Okay, let's jump into the degeneracy of it all.
I want to help you and your friends celebrate finishing school. So congratulations, boys.
It does beg a kind of power dynamic of...
Also, before we go further, I got these clips from Cataclysm. She does a lot of stuff on OF and why it is damaging the youth and men and women and society in general. I don't think I added any of her clips talking, but I just want to add that there because she does make really good content.
Are they mature enough to consent to that? I guess that's the big question here.
Yeah, 100%. The thing is with that then, it's if we're saying 18's too young to consent, they need to change the law. It's their advantage, but then are happy to cry about it straight away, saying, oh, he took advantage of me. And it's like, you're the one that wanted to have like the job promotion, or you're the one that wanted to get more attention or try and be more liked, but then they cry about it. And that's what I get frustrated about.
So when they talk about taking women back 100 years, let's actually be very honest.
Why do you think you would cry when you're giving yourself up for objects in the world? Because it goes against everything you're supposed to do. It goes against everything you are wired to do. That's why it makes women emotional. It has nothing to do with, oh, well, I did this for this, wah. No, it's because you're giving up a piece of yourself that is sacred for material objects or something on the physical plane.
Very honest here, Raw. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
There's always been...
It's the oldest profession.
Ancient Rome had...
It's not the oldest profession.
Watch, but I think it's better if you join in.
I'm not built like you.
No, but you will be. Guys, take her. She's ready to be stretched.
Oh.
Not only is this creating degeneracy in men and the expectations of men now thinking that all women should be like this or like have these fantasies, I guess you could call them. It's totally creating this weird dynamic in our society. It really is. It's making women act degenerate, and it's making men have these expectations of degeneracy. How are you going to get respect when you're acting like this? How are you going to ever find yourself? No, literally, like, who is going to want to pursue somebody who posts stuff like this? This is your reputation now. There's like 12 men in masks behind you, chica. But you want respect.
Oh my God. I cannot wait to teach a virgin girl. The quote, just guys, but barely legal bot girls, turns me on to another level. Would you want to bonk me?
I said if you ask me politely.
I'm asking politely.
Nah, it's not polite enough.
Please, daddy.
I ain't your dad, girl. You get up off your knees, girl.
Okay, boys, I'm outside Nottingham-Trent University and I'm on my knees waiting for you. You know what to do. Okay, so you thought this petition was going to stop me, but I'm still going to be sleeping with those barely legal 18-year-olds, including your son, your husband, and, of course, border control.
Quite quickly, it was doing quite well. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could do this as a living.
Yeah.
But it was like the content I was making to start with was the same as everyone else. It was the same generic boy-girl content.
Everyone needs to educate themselves and stop being so shameful on sex workers.
What would your message be to the haters?
Thank you for making me rich.
I slept with 300 people last year. Next year to hit 600 in a year. Finally looking for a nice guy. I want someone who's going to take care of me and give me the love and respect that I deserve.
Welcome back to another training video. What you might notice in this one and in several of my other videos is that instead of...
So yeah, 600 men, but she wants the respect she deserves, you guys. And this next clip is pretty much, if not the women like Bonnie Blue who do it for a living, those who are aspiring to or just want attention online.
Instead of showing you the actual lift, I like to keep the parts where I'm walking into frame after pressing record, specifically to show off my... I act like I make this content for the girlies, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I know that it's going to get me likes, comments and follows because my demographic is 85% men.
That's beautiful, hell yeah.
Yeah, just a regular Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Hey, enjoy. Hey, whatever you're into, right?
So when you look at a relationship, are you looking
Who do
at...
you guys think is going to want to date her next? Who's going to be really excited to hear about her journey? I'm sorry, but that's just gross. He's an old man in a dress on a fucking leash. Are you excited for that girl to walk into your life? Put this in the context of a man really quick. If you saw a man with an old woman on a leash who was dressed up in a little baby girl dress, how would you feel about that being your partner's ex?
The relationship, are you looking at like a pet owner type relationship or like two dogs in the relationship or what?
Or who wants to be in a relationship with a dog?
What's your ideal?
A partner who loves and respects me and sees me as an equal that I am.
But you see yourself as an actual dog, right? You said you like to go play fetch.
Woof, yes.
So how does that tie into your relationship?
Yes.
Like, what are you looking for if you're a dog?
I'm looking for somebody to throw me a ball and then also say, oh, hey, I appreciate you, bringing in a financial, amount to the situation. I appreciate you having your own thoughts and theories about the world around you and not somebody who sees me as an animal. I think the issue is that men have a difficult time seeing women in submissive positions without overbearing power toward them.
Do you accept the fact that you have no skill and maybe lack a lot of intelligence, which is why you had to go down that path?
That is not why I had to go down that path. I have a degree.
A degree in what?
Philosophy.
That's a good point. You could have become a very well-respected lawyer, had a good career. What do you think your kids are going to think when they said, oh, my mom had two options? They could have been a philosopher and a lawyer who made a lot of money, but they decided to be an online for 2 years, and then when they got ugly, now nobody wants to hire them anymore.
Abortions. His words are harsh, okay, but they bring some truth to it. You can't help but admit that there comes a weight with sex work, and it's your reputation. Sometimes the truth sucks, but there's also another truth. You don't know that she would have made money as a lawyer. She could have really been a really shit lawyer. And philosophy, how are you going to make money in philosophy? You just wasted a lot of money to get into philosophy. So I understand why she was like, oh, I'm going to have to pay off my philosophy degree and my law degree. What a combo. Philosophy and law. That's a strange combo. But yeah, I bet her college fees are very high. I would imagine so. Alright, we're going to get into the next, which is a woman's right to muck duck. Okay? And if you don't know what muck duck is, you're not an Office fan, you're not a Shroot fan. Okay, so let's press play. This is Lily Allen, of course, and she's being featured on Sky News for her podcast on BBC.
Abortions, I've had a few, but then again, I can't remember exactly how many.
What, really?
Yeah.
Why didn't this come up in last week's episode when we were just talking about abortions?
Because I was just letting you run with it.
Reveal everything.
I can't remember, yeah. I think maybe I want to say 4 or 5.
Yeah, I've heard about 5 too.
That's a BBC
about 5
podcast.
too.
The British taxpayers are funding that.
Not look like that. It's a come up motherfucking self. No hands are.
Okay, before we jump into more clips of this abortion, I just want to share my perspective on abortion. And I am now the biggest anti-abortion person. I used to be pro-choice. And then I was pro-life for like a month, and now I'm completely anti-abortion. I've seen the bodies, I've seen what happens afterwards, I've seen the ones they're keeping alive, I've seen the perinatals. There is so much happening on that side of the medical industry that is abusive, illegal, and insane that nobody knows about. And instead there's these women screaming because they think their rights are being taken away. Look at this, dude. This is just nuts. Watch these crazy bitches.
Show for that time. You're just a white, privileged, racist male that doesn't stand for women's rights.
I think that the mom needs to be able to decide. And I know that's a cop-out to say that, but...
But should she legally be able to decide a day before birth?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between a 1 minute baby, 1 minute old baby that was just born, and 10 minutes before when they were about to be born? What's the difference?
The 10 minutes before, like the baby was still attached to the mother.
It's still attached outside when they're born through the umbilical cord. Can we still kill them if the umbilical cord is attaching them?
Yes.
You.
Now, I know that that girl is obviously young. I would say she might even be under 18. But this is how young these kids are being brainwashed. It's not just adult women, okay? It's little kids being brainwashed.
You believe in self-defense? Is abortion not a form of self-defense? If something is attacking your body or attacking your right to live or your ability to live, do you not have the right to defend yourself?
A baby becomes someone who deserves rights to you.
To me, in my opinion, I know this is kind of like a crazy, but I think like 6 months. And I don't even think it should have rights at that point. Like, I feel like newborns barely have rights. Why do we have more rights on fetuses?
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm sorry. What rights, what women's rights am I talking about? Are you talking?
I left that piece in, okay? I'm leaving the little intro in because she actually acts crazy in this clip. And this is Liberty Hangout with Caitlin Bennett. She's also super awesome at the content she brings. She pretty much just goes out and does interviews. She's Republican, conservative, Catholic. So she got some good content, okay? And she's not afraid to ask questions to all the people out there. And she goes to have fun. She's not mean-spirited or hateful. They're mean to her. But she's so kind and she goes with her whole heart. And she's funny. She keeps it lighthearted. But this young girl attacks her, attacks the guy she's with. She gets really, really crazy and starts like calling them out of their name, saying she wishes they'd die, all because they're anti-abortion.
Are you talking about that's not abortion?
Maybe I am talking about abortion. So you're anti-abortion?
I am anti-abortion, yes.
Why?
Because I think that abortion takes the life of an innocent person, and I think that we shouldn't be killing innocent people, especially someone who
But it's not a person yet.
Okay.
When does it become a person? When it's developed consciousness.
Can I ask you something? Okay, so what about the ones that are like... So what about somebody that got raped?
Yeah, so that's a terrible... I feel awful about that. That's disgusting, and I think we need to have harsher punishments for people who abuse women and other people in general to that degree. They should have harsher punishments. However, I don't think that taking the life of the person who is conceived in an awful circumstance is. I don't think we should take the life of the baby. Yeah, that baby did nothing.
What about the ones that grow up in poverty?
Yeah, I don't think we should kill them either.
I think abortion is dope. Little pieces, I would rip it into shreds, that little embryo. Why? Because I don't want a kid.
It's very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really...
You know it's gotten bad when even the men...
So yeah, that is the muck duck part that women are fighting for, the right to muck duck. And the sad fact is most states allow it, except for Florida and a few others, over 16 weeks. Here in Arizona, it's up to 28 weeks in some cases. And this is for people who just want it. It's not necessary ones. This is elective, okay? in California, they started perinatal, which is so frightening. It's actually after birth. Australia passed a law that's actually paying people for them. It's very frightening what's happening on that side of the medical field, okay? It's insanely scary. And women are being pushed to promote it. They're using women, and I don't think women realize it because they're so delusional right now. They're so delusional. Maybe it is the whole, like, lack of atomic family in the past couple of decades. I don't know, but it's crazy. We are now going to talk about the clothing. Okay, the clothing. And I grew up with just my mom in the house. Okay, yes, my dad was in my life, but it was like shared custody. So I did grow up around mostly women who were very young. My mom was 16 when she had me, so she was in her partying age for most of my youth. She dressed very much like a Bratz doll, so I aspired to be a Bratz doll as well. I get wanting to look cute. I get wanting to show a little skin, but we're getting out of control in 2025. What happened to mystery? What happened to illusion? What happened to clothing that just would help your physique show, not just show it all? You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy. Let's see these cute shorts that you're going to want to get your girl for Valentine's Day, Christmas, all those holidays, so she can wear them wherever you guys go, anywhere in public.
Men are asking us to cover up. Like, are we in the Twilight Zone?
Press machine gotta look like a casting couch because is literally at the gym in lingerie. Then a look you in your eyes and tell you it's not bothering anybody. I'm uncomfortable.
Some of the outfits women wear at the gym nowadays are just so bizarre. Like some of these onesies and like the spandex and stuff I see, or even the tops. Like I can see your nipples through your shirt.
Way to feel bold, sexy, powerful. Someone could see your outfit and immediately get a sense of your personality and your vibe. But now,
I forgot this content creator's name. I'm gonna go grab it right away because I want you guys to be able to see her page. Go subscribe if you enjoy her content. She's really cool. She discusses hot topics like this often. Janae Danielle. Her name is Janae Danielle.
it's kind of starting to give how freaky can I dress in public without getting arrested.
And they say shorts on the website, so I'm determined to style these in a wearable way.
That's a whole scrunchie being tied around your waist. I'm honestly way more concerned than shocked. How is she going to wear this? How is she going to go in public, sit down, bend over, without getting charged for public indecency?
These bubble skirts gotta be stopped. I work the night shift at Waffle House, and over at my booth, she still doesn't want to sit down. She's like, stand up. I'm not noticing why she don't want to sit down. It's the damn bubble skirt. Like, she cannot sit down because she only has underwear underneath. There's no shorts or nothing. It's just, if she sit down, her ass is going to be on the seat.
That looks stupid. You look stupid wearing that. You know what someone told me? I said, what's with the bubble skirts? What's the deal? I don't understand it. And they said, oh, it's supposed to look like a cute little girl. You're a grown adult. Why do you want to look like a little girl? I hope that's not like attracting men. I hope men aren't coming up to you and saying, "Oh, I love it when you dress like a little girl." What the
That quote right there is something I wanted to bring us back to that topic we talked about earlier and the 12-year-olds and stuff. I watch a channel called I think her name is Courtney Elizabeth, and she's a predator catcher, and she goes after predators online. So she goes onto dating chats and she tells them her age when she's always underage, and she's always catching predators, dude, non-stop. There's so many by the thousands in her inbox. There's very few that show up to meet them, but eventually they do. And right now I feel like the reason this is happening more is because men are in this weird place where they aren't comfortable approaching women in public. They aren't comfortable approaching older women because they're met with wrath and anger and psychoticness. They're online now talking to people, and then does the age just get younger and younger? You keep going after younger kids because they're not going to see you as an idiot, or like, what do you think they're going to think you're cool because you're older? I don't get it. But it's what's happening right now, and it's really, really scary. There was something else I just wanted to say, but I lost it. So yeah, that's a big part of it. There's also a study that Amala is going to talk about in a bit, and I'm positive it's connected too, because it's almost like it's just creating this degeneracy circle. It's crazy, and we have to get out of it. We have to. Men have to acknowledge they're messing up, but women right now are messing up way more. Women used to just want equality, right? They used to want to just be equal, and now equal has become way different. Like, women used to be mad that men would sleep around or couldn't just be faithful. Now women are exploiting themselves online to every man who will give them $2 a month. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You don't want to date or meet nice men, but you'll sell your body for $2 a month. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright. These girls are a little off topic, but I had to add them because it's just psychotic.
We like a nasty fucker.
We like a fucking criminal. Like, straight up someone who is so visibly violent. That is our type.
Like someone that if we bring them home to our parents or show them to our friends, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do they have gold teeth?
You should never even have approached that man in the first place. That is someone who will lead you into a violent and tragic death. And Natalie and I
They're gonna kill your dog.
They're gonna kill your dog. They're gonna kill or fuck your dog. And Natalie and I are like, hot.
They seem way too pumped to share that story. Like, they are so excited about how much they don't want a nice gentleman, and they prefer garbage. They prefer ACAB men. They prefer thugs and wiggas. Okay, now we're gonna get into the single ladies out there and why you guys might not being approached so much, okay? I'm into witchcraft, as you may know, but I'm also a Catholic, so it's always connected to God, it's always connected to Christ. I never abuse nature or force nature, okay? This is just Delulu. It's straight Delulu. All the woo-woo bullshit. Okay, let's take a good look at these woo-woo bitches. Would you want to date them?
Shukuyarat kia kaya kaya tatatikia shitatukuya sikiyatia tekatukutu shuya sitikiatia kuya tatatia muku kuya tatatatahi sisia
Shut up!
Yakia kukuya tirikia sisitikia kukusutukia pioputo shosotatu.
I used to let my friends use the bathroom in my house, but I've since learned how unsanitary that is. Before entering the potty area...
This lady's nuts. She just said the potty area, okay, and she's in her lawn. Now, aside from this, I tried to find another clip, but it's missing. It's missing, and it's... She doesn't believe in plates and bowls, so they eat spaghetti off her floor. I'm not even kidding. They eat spaghetti off her floor. Let's watch her. She's nuts. And would you date her?
I require guests to put on these foot covers, and first-timers are required to read the rules. The most important rule is to dig at least 6 inches from an existing stick, because that's where another guest has dug a hole. It's pretty simple. You just dig a hole, do what you have to do, and put your toilet paper on top. I provide seeds that must be placed inside to keep my garden growing, and once that's placed inside, you cover it up with the dirt you dug up, and then place some leaves on top. The last thing you have to do is mark the spot with one of these sticks. I do live in Arizona and it gets really hot, so I provide a bucket with refreshments and snacks that visitors can snack on while using the bathroom. And yes, there is a privacy curtain. Once that's done, they can take the covers off their feet and wash them in this bucket. Then they have to place them in this jar so that the next guest can use them. Once my guest is done using the bathroom, I require them to sign this journal. And I do respectfully ask for tips because maintaining this area can get a little expensive.
So they all dropped 20s in there. Sure, pal. Imagine coming home from work and your wife's like, no, you can't use the bathroom. Go outside. I just worked a 10-hour shift. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, buddy.
You guys are all just like really misogynistic.
How do you define misogyny?
Now, I got a couple more delusional ladies here, okay? We're gonna get into how they try to cry to win every argument they can't talk themselves out of. Keep it in your relationship, man. You can do that to your husband once a month, okay? Once a month. A specific time a month. But you can't do it to strangers, and you can't do it all the damn time.
I don't know, I don't like this.
I'm just asking how you define misogyny. Are you okay? Like, do you want to go as in leave? Is it because I asked how you define misogyny? Is that the...
No, I'd like to go home, if that's allowed.
Because I asked about how you define misogyny?
Of course, when they get asked to define the very word that they use, they can't even define it.
Rage quit. I think it was a rage quit.
Thank you so much.
I think it was a rage quit. I think you can't defend your worldview. I think you're a coward, to be honest. I think it's cowardly for you to quit because you've been absolutely demolished by Andrew.
You did a great job, Andrew. Thank you.
But can we look on the bright side? She took up a lot of space on that side of the table, and now there's room.
Why would they give me credit cards if they don't want me to use them? They give me access to free money.
Why would they want you to use them? Can you answer that? I want you to just put yourself in their shoes. You know, listen.
Because they want me to use it to spend money.
No, but why? Why would they want to?
So they make money.
There you go. They're making money, which means you're losing money.
But I'm still getting my purchases at the end of the day.
You are getting your purchases, and if that's all that matters to you, then go on. Do it. That's okay. If that's the life you want to live, go f*** up your life. That's okay. That is your choice.
It's not that f***ed up.
Do you not understand what I am trying to say, lady? Do you not understand what I am trying to say? You can live whatever life you want to live. I will accept it. I'm willing to help those that want to be helped.
Spending habits of women, they are out of control. They use that girl math. Shopping is a girl thing. We can't help it. It's not true. And it's just enabling spending habits. This girl is clearly spending her own money, but imagine having a partner who can't manage their money when you're trying to save for a house, a car, your kids, emergencies. And she's like, girl math, sorry. I have to get my lipobas this month. Let's keep going. I think I have 2 more clips.
Do you want to be helped? Do you want the budget? Do you want the chance for a better life?
Yeah.
Your parents must be ashamed. I understand why he ran. Surprised your parents haven't. The fact that they enable this is disgusting. The fact that they enable this is disgusting. The way you live life is disgusting.
I'm just a girl with a shopping addiction. Girl math. It's setting us back. It makes us look like we're vapid and materialistic idiots who don't know how to manage money, who just have no impulse control. This is a problem when we have people as young as this who are saying, I have a shopping addiction. Yeah, I said it.
Poor and getting her number.
That is Kiki Chanel, and she brings the drama, okay? All she does is drama. She doesn't get into politics. But that specific episode is about girls on the first day of school, whether it's college or high school, and the way that's looking right now when it comes to these shopping hauls and how terrifying, out of control it was. But she's right. It's giving girls this excuse like it's a part of my gender. Can't help myself. No. Not true. You're lying to yourself, okay? You're just lying to yourself. It's actual delusion. Get ready. Get ready, everybody.
Don't, apparently. Because the worst thing she could do is actually...
I forgot what it was going to be, but it's story times. We are about to hear a bunch of story times from women being approached. Fun, huh? Fun.
Do is actually not just saying no. The worst thing she could do is to go in her car, film a TikTok afterward, and call you a freak for even starting the interaction. She's in her car and she's complaining about a guy who approached her at Whole Foods. Now, you're thinking this would probably be a pretty negative interaction. If it's worth making a TikTok story time over, this guy must have done something really wrong. Well, we're about to find out. Let's watch the video.
Oh my god. These men are crazy. They're relentless. They're ruthless. I'm in Whole Foods, right? And I'm shopping in the cosmetic section because I like to decompress, okay? And while I'm in there, this guy comes and stands next to me and he's like, he's holding shampoo and conditioner and he's looking at what I'm looking at and then he's like, do you have a moisturizer recommendation? Like, I was told I need a moisturizer, which already I'm like, a woman told you need a moisturizer because your homeboys are definitely not saying, hey buddy, you're looking a little crusty, you might need a moisturizer. So I'm like, okay, red flag, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. You don't want to ask me. Meanwhile, I'm like looking at all the mad hippie shit, right? And so he's standing there. He's like, I like your tattoos. That's really why I came over to talk to you. I saw you over there. And I was like, oh, so you're following me. And he was like, whoa, 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 I'm not following you. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So then he was like, you really don't have a moisturizer recommendation? So I show him the mad hippie and I go, this is literally the moisturizer that I use every single day. This is my favorite. And he picks it up. He's like, all right, I'll take a recommendation. And then he walks away. I just had a feeling, did a circle around the block. The moisturizer that he had taken, he had circled back when I went around the corner and put it back. Okay, you little freak.
What? Okay.
I don't mean to be rude, but you are absolutely gorgeous. And I looked at him and I was like, and I just turned around and like, and then I'm thinking like, is this just me deeping it too much? Like, is he actually just like trying to be nice? And then I'm thinking, wait, no, that's me, my people-pleasing brain switching on and trying to like excuse the fact that he just outwardly said that I'm absolutely gorgeous, which is just like so unnecessary.
Uh-huh. You're right. It was unnecessary.
Or am I just really deeping this now? I just find that so weird. Don't say that. That's just weird. Ew.
I just went into Vitamin Shop to get like a cleanse little thing that I like doing. And the dude that's checking me out is like big buff bodybuilder dude, like whatever, the only type of man that work at somewhere like that.
I have to pause it because imagine being so full of yourself that you can't even take a compliment. You can't even just say thank you. He didn't say he wants to bang you. He didn't say he's gonna take you to the corner and hurt you. Alright? He said you're gorgeous. It's a compliment. Okay.
And of course, he has no tattoos. Let's get this straight. He has no tattoos on his body. Hey!
I'm sorry, I'm pausing it again. I have no tattoos on my body, and guess what I'm thinking about? At the sweet age of 33. Getting my first tattoo. Okay, I'm 32, but I'm gonna be 33 soon. Getting my first tattoo. Why is it so outrageous to think he could have been honest? Or yeah, maybe he was trying to segue into asking you out or for your number. Just say no or thank you. I don't understand the entitlement. I just don't get it.
Hey, where do you get your tattoos in it? Oh my god, here we go.
Here we go. She's so full of herself.
Oh, they're awesome. Well, I've been thinking about, let me stop you right there. Let me just stop you right there, buddy, buckos. I don't want to.
That is the face of entitlement. Did you see that? Let's pause it on that face. No.
Hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't care. There is a line behind me right now. Do your job. Have you never seen a pretty woman before with tattoos? Do you all of a sudden, after 30-something years of living, want to get a tattoo because you've seen me in public?
I
I am going to who did they vote for to the motherfucking ground. Like, any scenario, my family will tell me like good news about a person we know. Like, they got their dream job, they're getting married, they're having a child. But who did they vote for before I decide I'm happy for them and I'm gonna congratulate them? And why would I feel bad for them? It's really sinister. I was actually at a bar recently and I was talking to this guy. I was not interested in this guy. I was literally only talking to him because my friend was talking to his friend. And he starts inching closer to me and I'm like, oh no, this man is gonna kiss me. Oh, light bulb moment. I know he didn't vote for Kamala. I'm gonna kill the vibe real quick. I proceed to go, wait, before you step any closer, I need to kill the vibe and ask you who you voted for. He proceeds to tell me he didn't vote at all. So I was like, okay, cool. This is done. And then I proceed to find out his friend asked me, why aren't you talking to my boy anymore? And I'm like, well, he told me he didn't vote. And he goes, why are you guys even talking about this right now? Like, we're at a bar. And I'm like, who'd you vote for? He refused to respond. I ended up just leaving the bar screaming at him, telling him he hates women and he should stop speaking to and dating them because you don't like them.
If a man can't... Imagine being friends with her. She's a delight, huh?
Spend $75 or $100 on a first date, he just shouldn't be dating. If a man wants to take you on a walk or go for coffee on the first date, say no thanks and move on. And what do women commonly do to get ready for a first date, especially? New outfit, nails done, hair done, maybe buy some new makeup or perfume or jewelry. Jesse, it's not about the money. On the first few dates it is. On every date moving forward it is. When I was in my mid-20s, I think I was 25, a guy wanted to take me to the dog park for our first date because we both had dogs. I said, I'm not going to the dog park on our first date.
Men listen to this and then you wonder why they are just done with dating. Because why does he have to go all out on the first date when the purpose of the first date is to see if you even like each other? What's up with...
Yeah? Okay, we're gonna take a little break, you guys. It won't feel like that long to you, but it will feel like a long time to me. I did want to say how delusional that woman was. Like, a first date at a dog park is super cute and adorable, and it's something that you can enjoy knowing for the rest of your lives. If you like each other, that's something you're going to be doing every weekend. Why would that be bad? Explain to me why that would be bad. I don't get it. As you can see, I had to change. It is a new day. It is a new dawn. It is about 6:30 in the morning. And I wanted to finish this video. I'm just super excited. So let's finish it. Let's get it done. And the last thing we saw, you guys remember it because it just happened, but I gotta remember it. Okay, the lady, the dog park. All the idiot women online right now and the things they're saying. Let's do this.
What's up with men? I don't know. I wanted to ask you, men don't come up and ask or talk to you anymore. There was this cute guy. He went to the bar at one point, so I was like, oh, let me go to the bar too. So I like saddled up next to him at the bar and kind of like gave like a look, and he looked right at me and then like looked away. I was like, okay, well, never mind. Like, I was seeing something that apparently wasn't actually happening. And as we left, one of the other bachelorettes on this trip was like, oh my gosh, that guy kept looking at you. Did you guys talk? I was like, wait, what? You saw it too? I guess I could have said, hi, how are you? I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was like, I made that move. Meet me the other 75% of the way or whatever it is.
It is becoming like that. Like, I think that there's a shift in it. And honestly, women have to take more of the reins in a way. Maybe we should have a man on and ask him what that's like. Why don't they do that?
A dating expert.
Is there a dating expert man that would like to come on this podcast?
I can't remember many times of like I've been approached. And that has been like hard on my self-confidence because I've seen it happen to my friends. Specifically like these two friends that are like drop dead gorgeous, like fit all the beauty standards, like petite. Obviously I'm not like harping on them, but I'm always just like, why doesn't that happen to me? Am I like intimidating somehow? Am I putting off like a certain vibe? I like to be like, it's just my height, I guess. And I'm just too broad of shoulders for someone to approach me. But like, I've been approached by women. And so I wonder if it really is, it's almost switching these days of like, people are just changing.
So you decided to go up to a man, sit beside him, and do nothing.
It doesn't sound like 75%. It sounds like 3%. And that's the thing that gets me most with these stories. It's like, while asking for equality, they're still asking to be pampered. And that's what they're not getting. Like, in your heart of hearts, you know you want to be taken care of because that's our line. Like, that's the way it's supposed to be. Nature has it set up that way. Men are the providers. Women are the nurturers. The children are the learners. I actually just saw this video pop up last night. I'm going to add it here so you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. My cat is scared of this pillow my sister gave me. He is so scared. Look, he's looking at... It's just a pillow, look. A pillow. It's okay. Look, it's just a pillow. Look. It's just beanbag. I don't know what he's scared of. He was chewing on that flower a second ago. He's so freaked out. Maybe he thinks it's a mouse. What is it, pancake? Why are you so aggressively cuddly this morning? Look at those big ojitos. Oh my god, she's so funny. Yes, we are being called to be nurtured and pampered because we are being called to be pampered and taken care of because that's what we are used to. That is the way our gender roles have been since the beginning of time. How can you expect men to approach you after the past 10 years in the way that things have gone? I understand how we got here. I do. But women, you can't put all the blame on men. It's time to self-evaluate and realize what's going on. Let's watch a few more silly gooses, and hopefully some people can walk away from this video with a lesson or two.
Yay, feminism.
All I want this summer is a man that has a job, works out, is a foodie, but also likes to have fun.
Lives a balanced lifestyle. So he works out and he does his job and he grinds, but he also likes to go on the weekends. He likes to party. He likes to travel. He would, on a Thursday, stay in and we could order food or make food together and just relax.
Because I've been looking for a man for that for this summer and I can't find them.
Sorry, I just had to speed it up because it was just an ongoing list of insane expectations, ones no man could ever meet. And oh, in case you're wondering what she's offering in return, well, that's a much shorter list. Let's see, there's never-ending increases in the aforementioned expectations, non-stop drama, narcissism at a level that needs to be seen to be believed, and in a nutshell, a whole bunch of me. Not once did she mention what she's offering in return, and there's a reason for that, because she isn't offering anything in return. His wants, his needs, his expectations, they're irrelevant. It's about her and only her. And she's not alone. This is the epitome of today's modern women and how they think. Don't walk away, gentlemen. Run.
Alright, we have one more video, and it's like one of the probably most viral videos of a woman acting crazy on a first date. But before we jump into that, I just want to say it's true. What he's saying is very true. Women are asking for the world while not willing to give up anything, yet still, you know, throwing that shameful finger men's way and not expecting that in return. When I was young, I don't remember ever having that mindset. Like, it's just crazy. I feel like when I looked at a relationship, it was always a partnership. It was just somebody who was willing to grow with you, especially because being Catholic, you usually do want to get married young and have kids and just start living your life. And having that partner to support you during your journey is something I thought was what was supposed to happen, which truly, honestly, it's not. You really should grow yourself first before you jump into a relationship. You should get to know who you are. I was young and silly, like I'm talking about my teenage years. So it's very important that women get back to understanding who they are and what they're supposed to be doing and stop demanding so much of their partners. It's crazy. Alright, let's watch this 4-minute video of this crazy lady, which I have heard is fake. I've heard rumors it's fake, and it very well could be because it's scripted very well. But if it is, it's the epitome of the perfect script, or it fits perfect. It just fits perfectly. So yeah, let's watch her make a fool of herself.
Yes. Would you want me to open the door for you? Are you're recording me? Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. What's the problem with that? This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant? You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them. Oh yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay. Okay. So yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right? I mean, you're supposed to. Look at, when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right? Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done. I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean, and then Cheesecake Factory. I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know. What did I do that wasn't cooperative? Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that. I mean, it's too early for that. Okay. I Yeah, don't know and you. I can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not we're not there yet. Okay. And then, but I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman. But I got myself all made up. There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right? Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, well, look at my plan where we were gonna go originally. See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him. No. What do you mean no? See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right? But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible. And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. which I'm still willing to do. I would have been. Okay. But if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. Waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, the equivalent to that? I literally you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. No. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Okay, so that video actually goes on for like another 4 minutes. He takes her home, and I just can't handle her. She's too much. If you guys want to go finish the clip, you can. I will definitely put the link below. As you can see, it is a new day. It is a new dawn, and it is time to caffeinate. I'm tired, guys. It's 6 a.m. I've been up since 5:30. I didn't get to finish this video this weekend, but let's jump in right now. No spiels, nothing. No spiels. Nothing like that, and we'll just jump right in. And right now, I'm lost. I don't know what's happening, so let's watch this together and see what Amala is about to talk about. Oh, I just remembered. So we left all those videos of women who were talking about their expectations of men, right? And how no men match up, or they're just so piggish, or they're such dogs, you don't want anything to do with any of them. And let's leave it at that. If I have to add anything later in here, I will, because, like I said, I'm still waking up, guys. I apologize. Amala is about to show us how women are reacting now.
So set aside the fact that men already skew right. Men, especially in the young demographic, they're not approaching women right now. We read a stat in another episode where it said 18 to 25, that age group for men, 50% of them have never approached a woman not once in their entire life. They are not coming after you romantically. They are not pursuing y'all, not online, not in person. And it's because...
And why do you think that is? Obviously she's about to say why she thinks it is. But it's pretty obvious after watching those videos of why, right? Do you need more proof than that? Would you want to approach those women? Or risk approaching a woman and then finding out she's one of those women? Screw that.
They're first afraid of being rejected, but they're also afraid of something that's been created in the wake of the Me Too movement, and that is being labeled as a creep or a harasser or getting an HR complaint for having pursued a woman. And I can't imagine any demographic of woman that may experience that more than a left-leaning woman, considering that's where really the heart of the issue lies. It's where the Me Too movement is spawned. And while it is a well-intentioned movement, I think men are catching on. And they're going, I'm not going to pursue you guys, okay? So most of the men are already conservative anyways. The ones who are liberal might have a little bit of a tendency to not be that pursuant when it comes to romantic relationships. And that might be why all ladies are being left high and dry, and why I'm seeing things like girls posting 2 delusional besties who think they're going to find a single liberal man on a night out. So they're getting all dolled up, getting all their makeup done, and they're not finding anything. Other women are posting their criteria. This one says it's too much to ask for a liberal brunette man with a slutty mustache. So a few little add-ons there. But she's looking for her little liberal brunette man. Another one, and this one is a little bit more ridiculous than the others, says, I've never seen a hot, rich, 6'2" straight liberal man who lives in New York before. Feel free to prove me wrong. So at least she's funny, okay? But they're out there looking for you, you liberal leftist men. They want to find you. They're looking for that pro-choice, ACAB, pro-feminist guy out there. This one got, let's see.
I just wanted to say that I agree. These are the types of men that these women are looking for. Weirdos on the outskirts who they think are better than other men, when generally most of them are probably pretending, or it's ACAB, so they're probably a psycho. Let's see what this girl has to say, though.
Let's see. 40,000 likes on it.
I don't think there's anything harder than finding a liberal boyfriend. Where is he? Where is he? Who of my people? Are you guys having liberal boyfriends? Who is liberal boyfriend? Raise your hand. Where's your hand? It's such a problem for me. It really is. It really is a problem. And if you don't understand why it's a problem, you just don't get it. Not even a liberal, like, maybe like a Democrat, like a registered Democrat. I just want to find a dude that voted for Kamala Harris. I'm really struggling.
A dude who voted for Kamala Harris.
I know 70 million people voted for her, so there's got to be one that is attractive and my type and in the general vicinity.
So, there you go. Now, I think this is going to continue to be an issue for quite some time, and I don't think it has really anything to do with this current administration or Trumpism or the rise of conservatism. I think it has everything to do with the fact that men are notoriously right-leaning, and we're in a specific political and dating climate right now that is not conducive to building connections and creating relationships, particularly amongst left-leaning people.
This weird space of having a lot of young women who presumably do not want to be approached when they're out in public, when they're at work, when they're hanging with friends, when they're at the gym, and having a group of young women who do want to be approached. And overwhelmingly, men are saying, we are not going to approach you. And I guess that's how we get videos like this.
I better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so sick of this shit.
Oh my god.
Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very simple.
And these girls are getting glammed up to the nines to hit the streets in hopes of being hit on, and apparently it's just not happening for them.
So keep in mind, for a long time women were like, we dress for each other. And like, duh, you dress for yourself, you dress for other people to see you, you don't dress to meet a mate. That's a lie. You dress up to look good and attract a certain type of person, whether it's a friendship or more, or if you're just expressing yourself, you're attracting a type of group of people who express themselves the same way. Amala is a political commentator, which is why she brings up the liberal side and has focused on a lot of these women who are liberal women. And she's right, in this political climate, it's been pretty odd for liberal women, I consume, right? They want to shave their heads and stop dating, and you know, they're screaming how much they hate men and how women are so good. Is it misandry? That's the word, right? They're calling them misandries now. Like, it means you hate men. It's not like misogyny where you hate women. It's misandry where you hate men. Yes, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I suck. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of people are saying like, oh, I don't want a man who voted for Trump or anyone who's a conservative, but the truth is, like, they don't look into the details enough to understand what it even means to be a conservative, and generally it just means, like, wanting to get married and have kids and keep a traditional family lifestyle. This guy's being such a ham. Okay, I'm gonna press play.
And I'm seeing a lot of young women who are responding in the very same way that this young girl is, and this is getting hella responses. I mean, tens of thousands of people, I think, are responding to this video at this point and expressing their opinion as to why this is not happening for these young women. And many of them are blaming women themselves. Now, I'm going to read you some of the most viral responses to this video so that you can understand what I'm seeing. Lulu says, nobody wants to say this, but the well-intended Me Too exposés metastasized into hysterical witch hunts, creating an environment of fear that altered human mating habits for a generation. TLDR, we've been scaring the bros. And I can't say that that's not true. In a lot of the surveys that I looked up, sort of trying to figure out why men are not approaching women, most of them said they did not want to be perceived as creepy, they did not want to deal with any sort of sexual harassment allegations, and they didn't want to be freaked out on by a woman who did not want to be approached. And so many people are echoing this exact sentiment. Chadley says, women will literally start a global witch hunt against flirting, successfully destroy it, forget, and then start a new movement complaining that nobody is hitting on them. Bizlet says, would you apply for a job with an insane list of requirements? And furthermore, the company gets insulted for giving them your resume and makes a scene about it. And lastly, you get this little cartoon of a cat that's sitting on a window, and the cat says, I'm so lonely, why must I live this life alone in solitude? Somebody comes to pet the cat. The cat says, don't touch me. Will this loneliness ever end?
So can we please normalize men coming up to women again? I'm so annoyed that the feminists...
Yeah, so I definitely agree with what Amala was making in these videos. She does this all the time. She talks about like how women have changed the dating industry, OF, and like just all the stuff that's wrong with going on in the dating world. She talks about politics as well, mostly politics. So yes, I definitely agree women have gone on this quote-unquote witch hunt. And I mean, I remember when women were talking about how they couldn't go to a gas station and whatever they wanted. When they go to gas stations at night, they wear sweats and like cover up everything, because it's very frightening as a girl out there. And I know that men are tired of hearing that because of these cases. But the truth is, there's a lot that happens to women that women have to pay attention to. And right now we've like lost that line. We've crossed over the line into insanity, right? Women need to realize, like, yes, how you dress is going to attract attention, first of all. Second of all, the kind of attention you want, you know? Go with that. Like, wear an outfit for the kind of attention you want. Just like that, right? A gas station, wear sweats. If you're going out and you want attention, wear something like that, but not so revealing. Like, bubble skirts, come on guys. Nobody needs to wear a diaper in public. That's crazy. I'm really lost this morning, so I apologize. I'll be adding a lot more in while I edit. I'm gonna press play, and it's a few more clips of women complaining about what women have done to the dating world.
Movement and all these like very entitled females now made it like almost entitled females now made it like almost basically impossible for a man to never not seem creepy. And I'm just like, here, like, what the heck? If you don't come up to me, I think you're a weak man. And you may not be, you probably aren't, because it'd be impossible for every man to be a weak man, especially at the gym that I go to. But, damn. The feminists really, really ruined men-y things. Shame on you, feminists.
I just want to post a video talking about her man told her to wear like a flowy dress or something, and then she gonna respond.
Shame on you, femmies, he said. Okay. Yeah, I definitely hear what she's saying, but it's not that hard for her to go out of her way and say hello as well. Like, we're in this weird climate where men don't want to approach us, and I don't, when I'm saying us, I mean women, obviously not me. Women are in a weird place where they don't want men to approach them, or like we've created an environment where we don't want men to even look at us. They don't look at us, don't talk to us, don't touch us, because you will be labeled a pervert or a creep immediately. And it's like, we gotta fix it. We gotta stop this.
Or something, and then she gonna respond in a petty way talking about some, don't try to control what I wear, don't.
Now before we get into these last couple of clips I have, let me see. I think it's 2. And they're just random ones that I thought were kind of important. But just like some other really, really silly things that women should take a look at and really assess as to how they're reacting and how much their emotions are playing a role in their behaviors.
Tell me what to wear. Long story short, bro told her to wear something cute because he wanted to propose to her.
Like, you're such a major green flag that I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, that's okay. But thank you so much for saying that.
No, I love the way you interacted with everyone. You're so polite, and like, you're just down for like the criticism as well. But I think it's like too much of a green flag that I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna ruin you.
No worries, no worries.
Wait, so you're saying he's too perfect, therefore you're gonna reject him?
Yeah.
Understood.
Makes sense, yeah?
It's gonna be your heartbreak.
Oh, definitely.
Right.
You know, times have become crazy when you have a 4 out of 10 saying that she's going to be the one to destroy him. They are literally looks equivalent, and he's probably even a little bit better looking than her. Yes, she believes she's above him and that she will destroy him. It's actually hilarious seeing someone who's not even attractive talk about how they're going to run circles around someone when you basically both look the same and he looks a little bit better than you as well.
Engagement to Travis Kelce seems to have given the miserable, sour and angry white women the okay to get married. I mean,
I just found our last clip. This is our last clip. And it was happening while I was making this video, and I just had to leave it in because honestly, this is gonna trigger so many liberals into wondering why they can't find a partner, what's wrong with them, or they're gonna want to be married now. Okay, and it's going to affect the dating pool, and it's going to show these women how they have affected the dating pool, the dating world.
to get married. I mean, who would have thought you could actually continue life as normal under Donald Trump's America? Here was CBS reporter Olivia Rinaldi having a complete freak out after finding out the news.
Taylor Swift is engaged. Taylor Swift is engaged. Taylor Swift is engaged. This, come back to me. She just posted it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's huge. The ring is ginormous. This is so exciting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's on her Instagram. It's on her Instagram. It's on her Instagram. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I feel like Paul Revere right now. Like, this is a very exciting moment for me in my professional career because I get to announce that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged.
Yeah, could she say, oh my god, just one more time, one more time.
I gotta say, that was the most annoying woman that was on this whole series. Okay, I'm lying, but seriously, like, what was that? She's the Paul Revere because Taylor Swift got engaged. There was so many things that happened in the past, like, 10 years that could have been, like, the real Paul Revere. But no, this is the moment. Yes, every girl is going to want a ring after this. At least every white liberal girl.
Time for old time's sake. And the white liberals sounded like they were laying an egg. They're engaged! They will wed! Oh my god.
Oh my god, Taylor Swift is engaged. I feel like my daughter just got engaged. This is so exciting.
But she absolutely is convinced that this is all just a big stunt.
Why would I be happy that someone got engaged to a man? A man I don't know who historically throws temper tantrums on the football field. Why would I be excited for a woman to be marrying him? I don't think it's an achievement to get engaged. I don't think it's an achievement to get married. I don't think that this heteropatriarchal milestone thing that we're all spoon-fed as babies so that we grew up brainwashed is anything to be proud of.
Well, they're unique, aren't they?
So how'd y'all meet? Online?
Oh,
She's your
gosh.
friend. Damn, Jacob.
Friend.
Okay, I thought that was our last clip. No. But I must say, that's lovely. That's what you guys have to look forward to out there, single men. Y'all got some great choices. Here's our list of who to avoid when dating as a man first, okay? Avoid the bullnose ring. Avoid Taylor Swift fans. The last clip I've got, and this one's actually it starts off really frustrating, ends out super awesome, but it's really fucking annoying how women think they just are God's gift to the earth. And it's just so ridiculous. Like, what I mean by that, obviously we're all God's gifts, but these women literally think they're entitled to everything while doing nothing. And it's just ridiculous. Last video, and I hope this guy found a good girl.
You smooth it. VIP front row. You're like, yo, dog, Martin, help me, please. One time. You bought these tickets, right? Yeah, you bought both of them, right?
Of course he did.
Sarah, he bought these tickets VIP. Tell her what you like about her, big dog.
No, everything, man. She's perfect all the way around. Every single aspect. Every single aspect.
Would you give him a shot?
Maybe, but 6 feet. 6 feet tall.
6 feet. Man. 6 feet, Jacob. Jacob, you're a short king. No, you're not going back down. We're going to find you a girl, bro. We're going to find Jacob a girl. Do we have any single girls interested in my homie Jacob right now? Make some noise. Yo, keep it going for these beautiful ladies coming to the stage, man. Wow. Look what you did, Jacob. Look what that VIP did, bro. Look at that. What's your...
I love a family man. A man that loves his family.
Are you feeling anyone right now, or what do you... The data analyst. Oh! What do you guys think?
That's cool.
Hold her hand, walk her down.
We all have to give kudos to this comedian for setting Jacob up with another woman who will actually take him serious and not be so materialistic to care about his height. I'm not surprised by the fact that, of course, he paid for the tickets for both of them, even though they're just friends. For some reason, in this situation, the man is paying for both himself and the woman. I'm sure everyone who watched this video was happy for Jacob that he was able to find a person who will actually take him serious and look at him for who he truly is.
History everywhere. People under.
Yes, that is the end of the clips I have gathered to show you guys, both men and women, where y'all are going wrong. And I just gotta say, for that last clip, women out there, that will be you. That's for you. Keeping your standards so high, higher than you can even reach, you're gonna end up alone. You're gonna end up a Catwoman. You're gonna end up dissed by the guy who wanted you so bad and you kept looking around. He said she's perfect. Everything about her is perfect. And what did she say? He's short. So who's vapid in this situation, okay? It's not him. He liked everything about her. He understands that nobody is truly perfect, but what he found there was perfection. And she couldn't see past his height, okay? So women, that's where you're going wrong. It's kind of gross. Can you fix it? Can you fix it, guys? Because guess what? One day your looks are gonna go. If you have money, one day your money, you might spend it all. You know? Things on this planet that are physical don't last forever. That's why it's important to work on your soul and be a good person. Because that's actually gonna be what shows through at the end of your life. When you're just a viejita or viejito in your bed, all wrinkly, with gray hair like everybody else. Who's gonna be by your side, huh? The one that you wanted to make sure he was 6'8" and had a lot of money, you think he's gonna be around when you're looking like an old lady? You better consider that, because if you want a man with a good soul, you better have a good soul and reflect the same thing back. Men, give women a chance. I know that they have been beyond stupid, okay? But it's been building up for a very long time. And society wants to make sure that we keep in this perpetuating cycle of clubbing and dating and never settling down and staying single and keeping single moms on welfare and all that bullshit, because that's how they get what they want. Women, do better. Okay? Be kinder. Everybody, men and women, be kinder. Do better. This was gross, and yeah, I think I need a shower now because it was so gross. Do better. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me the past couple days, and I hope that this opened your guys' eyes and women's eyes too to what's happening, if you haven't realized it, because like I feel like we all see it. It's insane and asinine. But have the bestest day, and we'll see you next time, huh? Say bye-bye. 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 Pancake.